Thanks to my work, I've had the opportunity to travel the entire world, just about majority of the United States. I'm here to share my inspiration and my journey over the years of traveling. So I'll begin with the places that I've lived. This is going in alphabetical order, but I'd probably want to go in a different order just because of how my memory will serve me. But I guess it's most appropriate to start with California. So I lived here for 5 years, had the most incredible experiences, really eye-opening, and it's always I feel like it's always here to teach me a lesson, no matter what city in California I'm in. Of course, my favorite being San Francisco and Los Angeles, West LA anyway. And it's been largely observation because I grew up on the East Coast, so people here, it's been a breath of fresh air ever since I've been here because people are just more relaxed and they'll take the time for you and they're willing to teach you things. I feel like that's not necessarily the case in any other place in the United States where people have so much patience. And when people talk about California, that's not a word that you hear. But for me, I've been granted, so I feel like people have been so patient with me, and it's been a really rewarding experience. I've made it in 5 years, and I just love it, absolutely. So there's San Francisco, and I love going to the city because I just love the houses, love the architecture, and there's the cable car. I just love how the city is how they developed it. I know it's been kind of run down in the last few years, and it seems to only be getting worse. But when you come to the true spirit of San Francisco, the first time you land in San Francisco, you will feel like you're in heaven because you feel like it's something out of a fairy tale, and it really is. And there's like the other cities, there's Fresno, there's Bakersfield, like I in passing, only in passing. And then there's Northern California, which I, again, in passing, I've not even spent so much time, but if I'm not going to Oregon or Washington State, then for sure I would have passed through there, like Redding and all those other cities, but they're pretty much like hick. I feel like the entire Eastern California and even like Northern California is pretty much hick, and it's not the most California experience. But then there's Los Angeles. I lived here for a while. And in Big Bear, like the Lake Arrowhead area, which I really love as well. It's really quiet. It's a nice getaway. And I remember I was living up in San Fernando Valley for a while, and then I just said I just gotta stay away from that. I couldn't do it anymore. It was too hot, and I just needed a getaway. And then I moved to Lake Arrowhead, and it was so cool. I love the cabin, the people there. They're okay. They're still like mountain people, so it's like a lot to get used to. And they're pretty impatient with you on the road. Like they'll honk at you if you don't get up the hill in time. And it's a lot of older people living in the mountains, but the houses are so beautiful, and there's a lot of people coming from all areas of the world just to go to Big Bear or at least Lake Arrowhead.